Welcome back, you guys. Today we're going to be showing you how to go from 0 to 500k. If you want to win up to £220 worth of FIFA points, make sure to subscribe and send me proof on Instagram. And if you do want to get coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. In the video the other day, we had a look at bidding on some players based on marquee matchups. You can see we won these four all at about 350 coins, and that's a good place to start. Bidding is always a really easy way to start doing filters. Now, personally, here's a marquee matchup filter you can try yourselves as well. Personally, I prefer to bid on silver players. If I'm completely honest, I think you've got a much higher chance of winning them. So silver rare French has always been my go-to, and if you go down to, I can see there's some at 550, so there's some literally as low as they can kind of go, or they're gonna go in terms of buy nows. But if you go to 450 and have a look what you got here. So you got Bankone, that one will sell on for 600, that one will sell on for a little bit more. So bid up to 550 on anyone who's not Bankone. Bankone you probably want to go up to 500, that's calm. We'll take that one because that one is basically he can go for 600 coins, and when you're on the lower end of things, it's worth getting the profit. So even though we made 70 coins there, it's still a profit. So we'll go back in. Is there any we haven't bidded on there? So these ones here, Diallo, for example, he's always going to be a little bit more expensive. Now, of course, this isn't going to make you tons and tons and tons. This is just where you're starting to try and build some coins. Now, if you want to snipe instead, you want to find a silver filter with a bit more meat to it. So if we go Premier League, it's probably, I think, is it City is a good one? So City, we've got two players, both going for quite a bit. You're kind of upping the values a bit there. If we have a look at the cheapest one, have we got anything under? We've got, okay, brilliant. So they've gone down a little bit, which is wonderful. So they're kind of on the lower end of things, which means we should be able to snipe some, I suppose, for probably 700 coins. Let's have a look, 700 there. We've got some 650s. How much are they actually going to sell for? Obviously, that's the important part. So I would say you can arguably sell these at 800 coins, but that's going to be a push at most. Now, obviously, EA tax here is 40. So if you go down to here, 60 coins profit, we'll try and make a little bit more. You can go to 650, and as you can see, there's two there. Now, we can do compare price at this point, so you've got that option there. Both of these would make you, I think it's 110 coins profit there, so that's not too bad at all. I would take that. Obviously, it is good to have a compare price, but if we want to buy them, we can just do that as well. So you've got the option there. We've now bought the cheapest two on the market. It technically, by doing that, actually does increase their value because you've got the cheapest on the market. Now the cheapest on the market goes to a different price, which right now will be, I think, 700 coins. So then obviously these at 800 aren't as much of a stretch. Once you've built your coins up a bit, a filter that's actually quite commonly overlooked, I'd say, is the Croatia Premier League. So you've got Kovacic and you've got Perisic. Really easy plays to take yourself when you're trying to make some coins. Of course, going for an 84 filter where you've got consistent players coming up, you've got two guys in the same league, same nation, is always really good because you've got a few options there. You know, if Kovacic isn't coming much, you might get some Perisic's, so you still got the chance to make some coins. So selling these on at 5.1, take off EA tax, obviously. So I do 10% and half, but you're trying to work out obviously 5% there. So 510 coins, half that, you're looking at 265 or 55? 255, that's right. So EA tax on that means we realistically need to go down by 300 coins, brings us to here, then to there, you're making 110 coins profit, which isn't great at 4.7k. You want to go to 4.6, you're making 210 coins per snipe as a minimum. So obviously if you get one for 4.5, you're getting more. 4.5, that would have been, or 4.4, sorry, that would have been about 410 coins, I think, there. So being that ones came up straight away, you can see you've got a lot of availability here. Hopefully we get a Kovacic next. You've got a bit of diversity in this field because when you've got two players in the same league, same nation, it is really easy to get snipes on them. I just prefer filters like this. Another one very similar and also very useful. This one, which I've not stopped banging on about all year, this one's really easy. You've got Koundé and Dembele. Moving on from there, similarly, you get some 86s in here, but the Inter Milan centre-back filter is very, very good. And if you go for this one here, you'll be looking at the likes of Royce and Sule, so you've got two 85s in there. You can even turn it into an informed filter as well, so you've got a few options with that. And a personal favourite, just because of the little bit of me that is Italian, we've got the MLS Italy filter. You've only got Chiellini and Insigne on this one. So nice little filter, 284s again. It's just the perfect, I think they're just the perfect filters. A couple of 84s. same nation and same league. I just really like those filters. They're my favorite because they're just easiest. I find they're the ones that I get the best steals on. You're looking at, once again, about 5.2 for these. So where we were going for 4.7 before, I think we can go 4.8 for this one. But you can still go to 4.7, want to make a little bit more there. So we'll snipe at 4.8, benefit of the doubt. Hopefully we can get a nice little profit there, and I'm praying that one of them comes up quickly because the other filters have been pretty swift. And I also unfortunately do have evening plans, obviously not with women because, you know, I'm a FIFA YouTuber. What on earth, like, I have no Riz in game and I have no Riz in real life apparently, but we're going to try and get the next one. Oh, we've missed the second one. I had an itch on my ear, so I went like that, took my hand off the controller, and we find one. Now, a filter that is actually really overlooked that you can do once you build up to around 10k is the Arsenal Premier League filter. Now, the reason this is overlooked is because it's not just a sniping filter. On the bottom end, you have Nketiah. Now, being that there's only 2 of him on the market there, and one of them is for 14k, the other one is for 12, we're definitely going to pick that one up and list it for 13,500. I definitely listed that too low. We definitely could have listed that for more. And now we see EA has scammed us by not showing us all the cards. But that's not the point. What we can do with this one, after we do work out what the actual buy now for this guy is, 13,500 looks about where we'd sell him on. Unfortunately, that 14,750 was, or the 12,750 wasn't a snipe. That's pretty much 50 coins profit, which isn't great, or like 100. But what you want to do is you can actually bid on him. Now, I've actually won a couple on bid, and I find this one's one of them ones where, especially for an inform, you're not expecting to win these on bid. Now, you can go for the Smith Rose, and I'll be honest, it's very, very unlikely you're ever going to get any. But if you find yourself the Nketiahs and some of the Ramsdales, you'll get some of them. And they do, I don't know what it is about low-rated informs. People don't battle you as much. I feel like people just think, oh yeah, that's probably what he's just going for. So they don't try, or a lot of people just don't know the value. But 12k for this guy, you'll sell him on for 13,500. Nice little profit. We'll probably win like 4 or 5 of them. Now, a really good one is France Goalkeeper minimum 10,250. You get Lloris, you get Mercelia, you get Magnan. Obviously, the normal Magnan is the one that's going to come up, not this one. You do actually, I'd say, get a good chance of Mercelia. You've got Lloris in there. You've also got Mercelia, his like base card. Now, if you want to get rid of that, because that is probably the cheapest one, if you go for just France, you've got Magnan and Lloris. So you've got options there. With the specials, the lower rated of the Mercelias does kind of ruin it for you in terms of value. But this one here is a brilliant filter to just get some very, very easy snipes, especially at like the value that these guys go for. You can make quite a bit just getting a few good snipes. So we'll see how low we need to go. I think we can probably snipe for these at like, looks of things, what, 29k they're going for probably. I'd say go down by 2k out of 500. You're looking at about a K profit there. So that's not too bad. It's probably about 1.1, 1.2. If you want more, you can go lower. We've missed one at 26,750. You can see this one, definitely a filter that you can make some good profit on. You can do a lot of goalkeeper filters, and I think they're very, very overlooked. Unfortunately, we don't have that many in the hero section. However, you can do it as a filter. So if we go over to base FUT Heroes over here, if we can find them, I think they should be here. You want to set your minimum buy now to, you don't want to set the minimum buy now, I am capping. You've got a Campos and you've got Dudek. Now, where is a Campos? Is he gonna, there he is, Campos. How much is he going for? They're about the same. Campos is actually really good in goal, despite being like 5 foot, which kind of gives all them short kings, like myself. I'm 5'11", bit of an L. Gives us hope. You're looking at, I'd say 30k for the sell on. I'd say FUT Heroes sell on better than any other card in the game in terms of if they're, you know, if you're on the edge of making like maybe a K, you can probably sell it for a little bit more. They just, for some reason, you know, if it's going for 30, I'll get it sold for 32. I've found them so easy to snipe, so easy to sell on. They're the least hassle cards that involve in your trading to however much you're going for, because they just sell on really well. I don't know what it is about them. I suppose they're always available, so I would always think that that would mean they'd go down. But they have such a solid value. We've had some brilliant snipes on the channel. We've got Cordoba really cheap. We've had a snipe on, I think it's Marquisio. I think that's the one we've done very well. And we've really smashed it with the snipes on FUT Heroes. Now, obviously, after saying all that, I probably now won't snipe one because we've probably just jinxed it a bit. But all we need is a 27 or below for me to be happy with the profit we're getting. So I'm hoping that one will be, I feel like we're going to get a 26. That's the number I'm seeing in my head. We might get, maybe, you know, imagine if 16 comes up. That would be absolutely banging. And that audio out of context sounds absolutely atrocious. So please no one put that in chat GPT or whatever it is and make me look sus. We're going to do a 10 count because for some reason nothing's coming up. It may be that I'm being impatient because I'm running out of time and I want to get this video out. But make sure to subscribe. I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos. I'm going to show you one more filter before the end, just so you do have a bit more. But it is going to be a goalkeeper filter. But the same principle applies. If you go gold rare, minimum 10,250, take yourself over to La Liga, to Stegen, Courtois, Oblak. Very, very easy over there because there's just so many high-level keepers. And you can also take La Liga off and go German. You do get a Trap, who kind of makes it a little bit worse, but you've got Neuer to Stegen and Trap. So very easy filters there. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow.